I do not feel comfortable even interacting with you right now because I believe that you do not even have my safety.
A student made a threat. Police were called. Should be simple. But when officers showed up to this Columbus Middle School, what happened next had nothing to do with the student.
Those guests were expecting to have arrived. No, that's locked. You gotta wait till he comes and gets you, sir.
What?
You have to wait till he comes and gets you, sir.
I'm here on official police business.
I get that. I just radio for the safety security. You just have to wait for him to come in here to pick you up. Okay? Okay. Thank you.
He's in full uniform. 2 cruisers are out front, and he's standing at a door, being told to wait. That's the moment this stops being about a student threat and becomes something else entirely.
What?
I'm just saying that I'm just going by the rules that I've been instructed. This radio for him to come and get you.
Has your union, teachers union, and the lawyers spoke with you? Huh?
I'm not.
Have they spoke with you?
No.
We're here on official police business.
I get that, but safety security is on their way to come and get you.
Okay, we have authority over safety and security. Do you understand that? We're Columbus Police.
I have authority over my principal. You do not know my principal to me. So she tells me for you guys to wait. You're not the first one to go through this. And I'm not trying to be combative, but he told me to let you know, let him know when you got here. He's going to let you know. And I just radio him. He's coming to get you. Okay?
Okay, well.
I'm just telling you what I go through.
Okay, but did the union and the lawyers speak with, did they speak with you?
No.
They have not?
And I'm not in the teachers union, so no, they wouldn't speak with me.
Okay, well, when we're here on official police business,
well,
we are over safety and security.
I will talk to legal about that in just a second. I will email them and ask them.
I will call. This is ridiculous. We are here in official capacity.
But you're not the only one. So I'm just going by what I know that I've been told by my principal.
So if a teacher's being beat up, I have to ask you to let me through the door. Is that what you're saying?
No, I need Mr. Howell in my office ASAP, please.
So if a teacher's getting beat up, I have to go through you to get to that teacher. That's what you're saying. So yeah,
I'm just telling you what I was told.
So if they have an emergency here, she has to decide if it's a big enough emergency.
Talk to them and let them know what they need to do. Are you taking them out that way? Or are you taking them out? What's going on?
I'll put them in the conference room for right now.
Thank you, please.
Hey,
I'm office, please.
I was trying to explain to her that the Columbus police she said we have to wait for safety and security. Columbus police are over safety and security. If there's an emergency here, I don't need to explain to her, I need to get in here now instead of go through this. What?
Not according to the district rules that they give us.
Now,
there's an active shooter, we have to
so if you have a shooting, she's going to sit here and determine to let us in. That's not acceptable.
He's not wrong to ask that question. If there's an active shooter inside that building, is a secretary really the last line of defense between police and getting through that door?
This is not acceptable at all. This is not acceptable.
I'll let Mr. O'Connor's explain.
Okay. We are here on Columbus Police official business. I am in uniform. You have 2 cruisers out front. She has to wait for safety and security to let me in through this door. If a teacher is in the process of getting beat up or we have an active shooter, I'm not going to stand here at the door and argue with her. Okay, I'm telling you. Columbus police are up here, safety and security is up here. I shouldn't have to wait to get through this door when I'm called to the school. I am here on official police business. Yes, ma'am.
We called you, so.
Yes, ma'am. So
I just heard a lot of, well, can you step back over here? Because I just heard a lot of.
Okay.
Now there are multiple people in the hallway debating jurisdiction inside a school. Meanwhile, the original reason they were called, a student who made a threat, hasn't been addressed yet.
Hey guys, I was in a meeting, so
I know, Mr. Howell, come on back over here, please.
The-
The door, please.
So, what I'm going to do is get back a hold again with the teachers union. I'm going to get a hold of legal
What
because
does the teachers union have to do with this?
because it seems like they're some of the only people that have pull. If we have an emergency at the school, I should not have. I should not have to explain to this woman why I'm here. I don't come here for party time. I come here on official police business. This is a game we've been playing for years. This is a game we no longer want to play with you.
That line tells you everything. This isn't a one-time miscommunication. There's history here. And whatever that history is, it clearly runs deep on both sides.
You should be welcoming us. You called us.
We did call you.
If you don't want me here, and if you want me to beg you to get through that door, don't call me now.
Okay, well,
And here's where it gets complicated. Because from her perspective, she followed protocol exactly as she was instructed. The question is whether that protocol makes any sense when police are standing at the door.
I'm not really sure all that happened, but
It's all on recording on Bodycam.
Well, but I just came over here because I heard some noise going on. I heard my secretary having to argue or whatever was going on. What I do know is, and I want to make sure this is on camera too, we felt a lot of disrespect by some of the members of the Columbus Police Department, including yourself, sir. What just transpired here, I do not know, but we definitely did call you today.
How did we disrespect
Oh,
you?
at one point in time, one of your colleagues, and just even your demeanor right now, your demeanor is off. So we did call you
Because I'm not
today.
into playing games.
Well, I'm not into playing games either, sir. So I'm not either, but we are going to follow the district protocols and so forth and so on. Today you were called because a scholar made this threat, which he said he was just playing. So Mr. Howell contacted you, and so now you are here. Miss Nash was doing her job. I don't know if she knew you were coming or not. I don't know what transpired.
I did. And
Okay, if she knows we're coming here for a reason, I should not have to beg and plead.
No, don't argue. Don't argue.
So
Don't.
Mr. Howell asked me, he said, when CPD gets here, let me know. And as soon as I saw them on the camera, I called for him and said, your guests have arrived. Nobody, if there was a situation would have been warranted that it was immediate or whatever, I would have been told because I'm the first point of contact. But that wasn't the case. The case was, when they get here, let me know. And that's what I did. But then I get combative because, I need to go through, blah, blah, blah. That type of situation.
Well, then the other caveat too that we've been told from our district is that the police can't just go all over the building and do whatever you want to do. That has been established too. Now, if it was an active shooter, that's something totally different. But that's not what's going on right now. But there are rules and protocols.
So if a teacher's
and so
being
forth.
assaulted,
So if a teacher's being assaulted, so there was a breakdown on that too, which Mr. Howell and I discussed as well. But the assault had already taken place. But nonetheless, the teachers called. So they were the ones who made the phone call. And then they had already given information over the phone as to the scholar. Now, it gets back to me that allegedly I stopped information or whatever.
Yes.
That's not true, sir. You and I only talked once. When I came
You
out
said,
of
"I
my
will not
office
provide
door,"
that student's
I did
information.
not. You asked me, was
Yes,
he
ma'am.
going to be suspended? I said, I cannot share that information with you, and walked away. That was the only conversation you and I had on that day.
in the last 2 years, I know you have refused to provide
Because we
student
follow the
information.
district protocol.
But that's not your
Yeah,
protocol.
we
Now,
have
are
some-
you
there's some
to give me that
protocol.
student's information now?
It depends on what the situation is.
Are you to get if
It
in an
depends
assault?
on what the situation
If
is.
those
Not
teachers
for
are-
me, the teachers are to give that. They were the
No,
ones who called.
you are the principal
No,
of
that's
this
not
building.
how it works. They were the ones who called. You had the conversation with them. So they were to give you, they were the ones pressing the charges or the assault charges or whatever the case might be. That was not Natalie James or Ridgeview Middle School. They had that conversation with you. So that was over there. You and I only talked briefly when I stepped out of my office. So
You've constantly said refused information. Are you denying that?
I follow district protocol,
Okay,
and the
well-
only reason, and to be honest, I do not feel comfortable even interacting with you right now. The only reason why I came out because there was something going on
Okay.
in the office, and I stepped over here.
Okay, I will get
because
with the
there was
attorneys.
there's some arguing going on over here with my secretary. We have safety and security for a reason. I personally do not feel comfortable even speaking with you, to be quite honest, because of the way that, because I believe that you do not even have my safety in mind.
A school principal, looking a uniformed officer in the eye, telling him she doesn't feel safe around him. That's the moment this entire confrontation flips completely upside down.
So I'm just being very clear.
Okay, and as an administrator, can I give you my feeling? You, for some reason, you don't like the police, and you want to make things so difficult for us that we don't want to come to your school. And listen, I listened to you, did I not?
You did.
You are, and I don't know what in your life happened that you hate us so much that you don't want to cooperate. But the teachers union, and I've talked with them,
Two people who are supposed to be on the same side of keeping kids safe, and they're standing in a school hallway questioning each other's motives. That's a breakdown that goes way beyond one afternoon.
I'm gonna pause you because it's not going to be back and forth. I don't have any hate towards the police or anything like that. There are some who come in over to Ridgeview who are just fine, but all of this and escalatedness and so forth and so on, I do not feel safe. I don't feel comfortable. But because I'm the building principal, and I heard what was going on,
safe right
then
now.
I came on.
You don't feel safe right now.
I do not.
Okay, well
So,
then why don't you go back to your office and hide in safety?
So, Mr. Howe, did you provide him with the information?
I'm going to walk out and give it to you.
Okay.
Can I go and give you?
Yeah, just give me the top half, and that's fine. I need name, date of birth, and his contact information.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to give you. And then, like I said,
And that's what we had not been provided in the past, so that's actually a benefit for us today.
Because we were the ones who called the school. We called from our end. So
Well, you haven't been willing to do that before. So now, there has been some changes. There has been some changes. And you've been forced to give us some information that we've
We've
needed.
been following the rules.
You never have. This is a first for you. I'm impressed.
May I have your badge, mister?
I do not have to provide you with a card.
You write that down.
And we can play this for whoever you want. And we can play this tape for the union and who else ever wants to see it at the school board. So, I appreciate your time.
Sarcasm in a middle school hallway on Bodycam. Whatever happened between these two before this day, it clearly left a mark.
Yeah. Larry's got to tear it off. He can't give me the bottom information.
No, that takes too much time.
Well, you're really supposed to write it down this time.
Do you want to write that down for us, ma'am? As the principal?
That's the district protocol.
You're the highest person. Why don't you give it to her and write it down for
I
her,
will
please?
walk out with you and write it to you.
Are we doing anything with this?
No, the students already been, sir, I already checked this book bag, I checked this locker, I checked. It's just
The student who made the threat, still waiting. The real question this video leaves you with: if this is what happens when police are invited to a school, what happens when they actually need to get in fast? And who's responsible for that answer?